the light so you guys can see. Ugh. Hey guys. Sorry guys. I try so hard to have everything ready so that way when you guys come on, you don't have to wait for anything. But sometimes it's actually worse because then it looks like I'm 5 more minutes later than I need to be. But I hate you guys waiting. Okay. So ooh, my shirt, my dress. So you guys, I am making Carné Guisada. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Telling everybody, hola, hola. You're my welcome person right now, Betty Boop. So I have a pork steak. You can use a pork roast, pork loin, any way you can get the pork. I've used a pork butt. I've just cut a chunk of pork off, like a chunk of it. Does that make sense? I've cut a big chunk of the pork off. And right now I have oil. I don't have it yet, but in a moment I will. This is just pieces of my pork steak. I'll show you what it looks like in just 1 second. And I put oil in it. There is some oil on the pork roast. It looked like this, like a regular pork. I had 3 of them in there. I used one to make with my lo mein noodles. And then this one I'm making asada. There you go. Let me turn the light for you. Okay, so this is like little pieces of meat. The bone goes in it just growing up. My mom has always said you put the bone in the pan because it gives it flavor. So I'm 50. I've been doing that, say, 45 years or 35 years. And then you can cut them. My mom actually cuts her meat really, really small, which because she cuts them so small, you guys, I literally cut mine large. I mean, I know some people just walk away with things that their mom or their dad traumatized them with. And like another thing my dad did was we weren't allowed to I miss my dad a whole bunch. I don't regret anything he did. I know he had reasons for him doing it. But because we're only allowed to open 1 box of cereal, and they were always like puffed wheat, not sugar puffs, puffed wheat or puffed rice. They were horrible, you guys. But anyways, because they only let us open 1 box of cereal, when I had my children, guess what I said? Y'all can open every single box of cereal. I know. My husband goes, yeah, but you went completely the opposite then. You went and went crazy and let them do whatever. And I was like, no, but I just hated being limited. Like, what if my brother opened the box first? You know, like he was the first one that got the box of cereal and he opened his favorite. And I'm like, I don't want that box of cereal. I want blah, 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 blah. Like, my dad, they didn't buy good cereal. They bought, like I said, puffed wheat and stuff like that. So there was never a good. It was just which ones are better than the other. I know it sounds horrible, you guys. It was a different era. I don't blame my mom at all, you guys, at all. My mom made powdered milk, and it would have been nice if she would have made the powdered milk the night before, so it could have been cold. But we had powdered milk. The morning she'd make it was like lukewarm water. I don't know why. I swear she almost looked for lukewarm. She didn't want it to burn our mouth or something. I don't know. But anyways, y'all. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm going to check you guys in just a second. I need Joe to help me so that way I don't leave you guys not... Like, I want your time to be used wisely. I don't want it to be like me just checking something. So I have a little bit of oil. I'm going to put it on low because I want to add something to this before my meat gets done. Does that make sense? I don't want it to be completely done, but I'm like trying to get it done with it. So I'll leave it there for 1 second. Welcome in anybody I haven't checked. I did just a second ago, but I'm sure there's people coming in. We are, I didn't want, how do I say it like that? I didn't want the people, like there's some regular people that I have that don't stay up till 10 o'clock. I'm having a stream later on tonight, and I want to just relax with you guys and hang out. Joe gets a little goofy and just chill out, talk to you guys. And I know a couple people are like, can we do a Q&A? And I don't mind it. I mean, there's nothing that we're hiding from you guys. But it just, some stuff is like, I don't know what you guys want to know. So I was like, yeah, I don't care. Obviously, we don't have to answer things we don't want to. We feel like are invading our private stuff, but I don't care. So that's what we're going to do later. We're going to have a couple of margaritas. And I'll probably put a little bit of strawberry puree and make them on a strawberry margarita. But what was I going to ask you guys? Oh, the difference between carne guisada and carne asada is one has gravy and one has just meat fried in on a pan. Like I have that a lot of times when I go to Michigan. I'll have that carne asada with cilantro and onion on a tortilla, and that's my taco. What this is, a lot of people put it either in a taco or they put it on a plate with rice. Like there's two options. You don't have to have it just like this. This is just, a lot of people make it like this and then they have a taco with it. You know what I mean? So I've got my onion in there and I've got my pork. Baby, can you tie this for me?
Sure.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Smells good.
Yeah, whatever. I just started, crazy man. All right. So I don't know if I was going to do the rice. Was I just going to do the carne?
Just gonna do the carne.
Okay. So
you got some tortillas and you can wrap them up.
I know, that's what I was like, bro.
Taco.
Come on with that.
Like Gordon Ramsay would say, it's a taco.
Oh my gosh. Sometimes I mean, Aaron's on there, on that one that we watch, Master Chefs. So you're hoping that he'll at least use a little common sense, but I don't know. I think there's a difference of tacos everywhere you go. I mean, I'm from the Midwest, but my mom was from Austin, so I don't know, you might say I cook like that. Oh, welcome in. I got anybody in here? Betty Boop came in. Most of the cooking while I was in foster care. Oh, wow. So do you like it now, Betty? Do you like cooking now? All right, let's see. I'm doing fresh garlic because I have it. Street tacos are your favorite. Girl, yes. I love street tacos. We went, my daughter and I took a trip to, I wouldn't say a trip. My daughter was graduating in her final year, and she said, Mom, why don't you come up and we'll just do like a girls thing. And so my niece, who lives in Michigan, went over there with us. I think my ticket was, because we were coming back from Michigan. We had gone to Michigan. We were on our way back, and so we were, where were we at? That we stopped in Dallas, because the tickets were the cheapest in Dallas. It was like $45 from Dallas to Phoenix. So we stopped in to see my daughter, and we didn't have to like pay $300. It was just a $45 round trip, maybe, or one way. And then I waited a week, and the ticket went, I bought my ticket to come home. But it was definitely, my niece went from Michigan, and we all met there. Me, my daughter, and my niece. We went to, we went to Calabasas, and we were looking for Kim K. And we were like, you guys, we got to find her. She's got to be in one of these stores. We'll just bump into her. Where's the place that we would find her? So we went to Starbucks, you guys. We went to Starbucks. Tell me why we did find her. She was an air freshener in somebody's car that we parked next to. We were laughing so hard. We're like, oh my God, that air freshener got Kim Kardashian's ugly cry on it? We were cracking up so hard. Okay, so you can do pretty much any, I've done it with beef and pork. It's just carne guisada, meat and gravy. That's what it means. Okay, I have garlic and onion minced up in here. If you want to use just garlic powder and onion powder, you can do that. But because I have my bone in here for a minute, I'm going to do this. Watch. This is not, everybody doesn't do this. My mom has just showed me. You get a nice sear on it. See the sear? Okay, hold on. And then I keep my fire on high because I want this water to go away. And I want that stuff that's on the bottom to come up. But I want the flavor that's on the bone. Hence why you keep your bone in there. So I fry my bone with everything. And then I just pretty much mix it all around. Because I've got the sear that I wanted, guys. Here's the sear. If you don't like onion, don't do the onion. Do minced onion. You can do garlic powder and onion powder. You don't have to do the fresh on either of them. Your discretion. Okay, I have my fire on medium high. And I'm going to clean up some stuff for a minute and get the rest of my stuff out. This step right here is optional. You can just take your bone out and do the next step that I'm going to do in a second. I have always done it like this. So I like the flavor it leaves in my meat because it does make a difference. I think so. What do you think, baby?
I think so.
Shut up. Oh, I'm hot.
Watch your handle when you go back. You got your pan shoved forward.
I know, you're always worried about me and that handle, baby.
Because it can burn you.
Burn it. Burning, baby. I hope everybody's having a beautiful Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday, you guys.
Happy birthday to Mitt and Nick.
Whatever. I ain't here for none of that. I'm here just to say, hola, mi toda familia. Thank you, though. I appreciate you. So what I did first, anybody coming in, I put some oil, about a tablespoon of oil. This is pork. You can use, like, just say you have a tougher cut of beef. Put some oil in your pan, garlic, your onion, get it ready to go. Then I put my pork steak. That's why I put the bones in there, you guys. Pork steak. And I am going to put some salt. Oh. Pork steak diced up with the oil and the onion and the garlic. Putting salt in. A little bit of black pepper. And I'm basically just frying my meat right now, guys. Frying it. Your meat should taste like something before we start adding. Sometimes I'll tell you guys don't worry about adding anything in when we do. Like the rice. I brown my rice. Then I start adding all the flavors. Right now, my meat should have a flavor on it already. I'm trying to get it a little tender, but I'm also trying to get the flavor that's in this bone to come out. That's why I fill it with some water after I've got the sear on it. The sear I got from the beginning that I put oil in. So now I have the meat, the bone by choice, and then any of the meat that's on it will actually come off just from sitting around in it. I'm going to get the rest of my stuff out, you guys. Oh, I'm going to finish eating this because it's just there staring at me. Oh, I was going to look for your phone. Do you have it somewhere or anything, that device? Yeah. Any device. What is this from?
That's from the steaks.
Ooh. You guys, welcome. They were. They're just because they're different cuts doesn't mean they're not steaks.
Okay.
Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Joe. All right. I remember you. Sorry, person. Welcome in, my todo peoples. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Anybody have any big plans for the weekend? Oh, Rapper, what's up?
What's up, Rapper?
What's up, Rapper? We're making carne guisada. Not carne asada. Carne asada. Aw, thank you, Betty, for asking him that. I really appreciate when, I appreciate all my subs feeling welcome, and sometimes some people give other people a bad rap, and it makes me sad. I'm having a fabulous day. Cut it out, Rapper. Who is you that you having fabulous day? Okay, let me show you the carne, guys. Pork or beef. Anybody watching the replays? Pork or beef. It was just a pork steak that looked like this. You guys probably, trigger warning if you guys don't like the blood, but it's just a pork steak. There were 3 in a package. I want to say $2.49 or $2.99. I don't know. They were on sale for like 89 cents a pound. And so there are 3 pork steaks. I used one of them to dice up. The other video I have lo mein with pork in it. I greet everyone. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Betty. So I made a lo mein, basically ramen noodles, literally 33-cent ramen noodles. I put them in the microwave or whatever I made them, maybe like 2.5 minutes for 2 packages, and they're still a little firm. I don't wait for all the liquid to go away. So then in a pan, I got the pork steak, 1 pork steak, okay? It was about this size. And I sliced it into little pieces, but not squares like this, but long strips. I put oil, I put some garlic and onion powders. I didn't do any fresh. And then I put soy sauce, a little bit of ginger. I just used those with those meat, okay? So then after all the meat was done, there was like a little carameliz. I didn't use teriyaki, but I know I used just regular soy sauce with the garlic salt, okay? I didn't use any pepper at all. Put it aside, scrambled up some eggs. My video's over there. I scrambled up some eggs, and then in a pan, I got garlic and onion, sauteed it. My garlic and onion were nice and crunchy. Put my steak in that I had. I put those noodles that I had and the scrambled egg, and I just mixed it all together, you guys. That's it. And it was a lo mein, a quick lo mein in about 7, maybe 10 minutes max. Okay, all the water that you guys saw me put in is now gone. It is not in here. The water is simply to help this bone.
Hey,
this
Brandy.
Brando, Mama, I love you.
This is
Hi, Mama.
my little YouTube birthday queen.
Aw, thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody, anybody. Sweet. It's my birthday. Another year older. Blue. I put flour in here. Okay. For this amount of meat, I'm going to put and it's only a matter of how much gravy you want, okay? So I'm putting 2 tablespoons, okay? And I'm going to grab my meat and I'm going to move it around in there. Moving my meat, scraping all of the others that are on the bottom, all the little browns. I know they're called drippings or whatever, but I want to get it from everywhere. Get it. I can make some rice really quick, but we've got plans, so I'm kind of moving this along. I got to meet my mom and my nephew and everybody. I wish I could meet my niece, but she's in Michigan. Okay, see, my flour has now coated my meat. I'm going to get a glass of hot water while my pan sits on the fire. I don't want to take it off because I want this fire, the hot pan, to cook the flour that's on it. I don't want it just to stay raw, floury on the meat. I want it to.
Said happy birthday, huh?
Who?
Betty.
Oh, thank you, Betty Boo. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for saying it. Thank you for coming in. I'm another year older. And I put warm to hot water. You don't have to. You need at least warm. But hot water won't hurt it. It actually probably would help it better. Here's my little, oh, here it is, my whisk. I use a whisk. Not everybody does. But I use a whisk because the little hard stuff on the bottom, I know some people, it's not going to hurt it right now, guys. I'm not going to do it for long. Okay? I'm going to get my hot water, and I'm going to pour it in. And I'm using this to break down my flour. And I'm going to move it around. I've got some flavor from the meat, but I'm going to have to adjust my flavor. That's not enough flavor for the flour I added. And then my meat gets stuck in there, so you just kind of take it back out. Grab this, and you swirl it in a spot. Like that. Add a little more heat, a little more water. Medium-high heat, and you're just going to keep doing this. So you're almost essentially making a gravy that you would make if I was to be making like steak tips, like a southern dish. The only thing that's different is I'm going to add, I add some of this tomato sauce, but I think this is crushed tomatoes, a tablespoon of that. And I'm looking for my cominos. Somewhere, anybody who took my cominos from my house. I'm just kidding, you guys. A little bit of cominos. Oh! Ooh. I don't know how we ended up losing the lid to it, but we did. The part that has little holes.
There's a lot of caminos.
I would definitely say it's going to be a pinching. Put it in your hand and pinch it and drop it. Pinch and drop. Okay? I'm going to use this because there's some flour on it, so I can get that off of there. I'm going to move this around to get all of the remnants on the side. I don't want to scratch my pan, so I put the whisk down. It may not scratch it. I don't want to risk it. It was a gift from one of my subscribers, and I don't want to risk it. So you're going to take this all along the side because I have flour, you guys, that went everywhere. I have the liquid that went everywhere. And I'm going to just, your pan should pretty much look like you just washed it when you got done. There's hot water in it. Yeah, it's gravy, but it's essentially hot water. You're going to drop this to simmer because the simmer is going to be where the meat starts really getting more tender and more tender. Okay? So, I'm going to taste this in a second to see where I'm going. I got onion powder, just a tiny bit, because I did have onion. I have cominos in it. Did I put salt? Y'all, I better wait on the salt because I don't remember. And I'm going to taste it in a second here so then I can know what direction. But I wanted to put, I have a half a tomato that is just going to be dumped. It's just like having whole tomatoes or canned tomatoes in my meat. Some people put tomatoes in it anyways. They put jalapenos and tomatoes just so that the carne has a little bit of kick in it. And Joe is never, it's more of a Mexican thing to do all that. Joe would take it or leave it. So I just have never done it because until recently, I never ate jalapenos. Then Joe's like, woman, did I marry brown or did I marry not brown? And I was like, I'll try it. Now I love it. The greatest thing is jalapenos and sour cream, right, Jay?
Okay.
Dice up Roma tomatoes only because they were sitting in my fridge, you guys. They don't have to go in. They were sitting in my fridge, and I didn't want to waste literally the front part of a tomato. So if I put tomato sauce, I have diced up onion. You don't need to put any of those things that I put. You can put tomato sauce, garlic powder, onion powder, comino, salt. If you don't like if you think the kids won't like the chunks of tomato or chunks of onion, don't do it, you guys. Why make it and then your kids will look at you? Yeah, you can say, look, I ain't making something else, because that's what I would tell my kids. I'm not making something else. So you can either taste it. Sure enough, you guys, they tasted it. Oh my gosh, Mom, can I have some more? I'm like, I should say no, but I'm not going to say no because otherwise I'm going to be a kid whining about how he's still hungry later. This is what I do, guys. I grab the spatula along the top. Okay, I grab it and just take anything that's up there, kind of getting the stuff that's on the sides of your pan. Oops, I just cleaned my stove. And like I said, you can put it on simmer. This bone is adding flavor. I know some people are going, what in the hell? Yes, you guys, the bone is adding something to the mix. And I've got a tortilla that I'm going to be putting it on. I was going to do it with rice. You guys, I do have a video of rice, but I'm just going to make tacos de carne asada. Carné Guisada. That's it. Kind you get at a Mexican restaurant and you go, hey, can I have a couple of tacos of my carne asada? Yep, there you go. The carne asada is just the meat fried. Pork or beef can be used. Okay? If I had a piece of, what kind of steak? Round steak, babe?
What's that?
Round steak, or like a tougher steak or something?
Yeah, round top.
Obviously not a ribeye, not a tenderloin or anything like that. Oh, still in leather. Welcome, baby. Why don't you tell me cheers or...
I was writing stuff.
Don't be writing shit.
I'm writing it.
Still in leather. Thanks for coming in, honey bunch. Make sure everybody's gift memberships are turned on, guys. We had a lot of people that bought some the other night, and because there were people that didn't have it on, the money actually got sent back to them. So luckily they came back in. They bought a few more last night. The people that bought them the first night. But you guys make sure they're on. We do stuff on the gift members. They're going to be helping us lesson plan for the week. What are we making? This and this. You know, helping us with the menu. Who?
Nikki O'Shea.
Oh, hey, babe. My Nikki girl. I just call her Nikki. Nikki. I don't know why her name stands out to me all the time. I think it's the avatar or something. I don't know. She stands out to me, and I see her name, and I get excited. I'm like, Nikki.
I think Prince made a song about Nikki.
I don't want to know it, Joe. Naughty Nikki. Joseph. Oh, you don't know Ice Cube, but you know Prince dirty songs. Sorry, Nikki, if my husband's making you feel violated, because I feel violated. I'm just kidding, brah. All right. Where we're at is I got my pork steak, diced it up into pieces that you can do. My mom personally does them. My mom does them where you don't even know you're eating a piece of damn meat, and I hated that. But she also was feeding 4 kids. So this is how small my mom, maybe even cut that in. Oh! See, my mom is over here making me drop things. Like this little, if not smaller. Like this piece of meat. It was like, Mom, are you kidding? That's how little the meat my mom would make. Okay? Yes, she had a bunch of kids. 3 kids, 4 of us, me and my 3 siblings. And she'd fry it. Okay, so then we fry it. Because of that, make mine life size. I enjoy my husband enjoying a whole chunk of meat on each fork. So I get oil, regular oil, vegetable oil, garlic and onion. Get that hot, ready to go. Throw my diced up pieces of meat in the pan. Once it's all in the pan, I start moving it around. That's how my meat gets brown. Right here, see how it's brown? That's because I browned the meat before I did anything else. Okay, once my meat's brown, then I personally, not everybody does it, but because I leave a bone in it, that was just what I was taught growing up. You leave the bone in it. Even though you take all the bone meat off of it, the meat will actually fall off of your bone, and you'll have just a bone in your pan. But anywho, you put some water, I would say about a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup. You want your bone to be a little bit submerged. Put it on simmer. Then simmer for about 5 or 10 minutes. Put it up to high, and don't cover it because the water's got to evaporate. The only way the water's going to evaporate is this lid coming off, because the condensation that happens when it boils will keep putting liquid back into your pan. So I take this off. It's just all the water that was in it is cooking away. So now I have meat that's been fried, but I put water in it. I got a little bit of, I felt like, more meat flavor out of the bone. Then I have my medium to high heat. I get about 2 tablespoons for this one steak of flour, and I move it around so all of my meat has been covered now with the flour. Okay, and there's no flour. I want my pieces of meat to be covered in flour. Okay, I move this on the bottom to get the flour that's in there toasted, but I need it cooked, so I can't just throw water in there. I mean, I can, but I want to get a little flavor. So then I now have got flour on my meat that's pretty much dried onto the meat that needs to get wetted. So I get my water, beef broth, chicken broth, whatever you want to use. Okay, I pour it in there. I use this to break down all the pieces of meat that have the flour on it. You can use a spoon, you can use a fork. Anyway, this I feel helps get some of the stuff off the side, helps get I don't like to use it too long because I don't want to ruin my pan. I know some people are like, who cares? It doesn't do anything. I try not to if I can remember. So I do it once my gravy has gotten all the chunks of flour have dissolved. Then I just kind of go around the side. And I have crushed tomato in here, you guys. Joe and I are adults. We don't mind a chunk of tomato in it. I had a piece of Roma sitting in the fridge that I was like, oh, I don't want to, well, I don't know when I would use that little chunk. But I also, you guys know, I don't dump anything. So I grabbed it. And if I put crushed tomato in, it's not going to taste anything different with a piece of tomato in it. So I grabbed that little tip of aroma tomato, like maybe 4 slices or 2 slices, diced it up into pieces, and I threw it in here. That's it. And then I start tasting my gravy, and I said, I need garlic powder. Let me make sure it's got the garlic flavor. If I have enough flavor from just the fried garlic and onion, then I wouldn't add it. But I know that it needed it. Salt, a little bit of pepper, onion powder, cominos. You can add chili powder. I don't add chili powder to this. I mean, to each their own. I usually make it from, I don't put any bouillon or nothing like that. This is simply the meat that I cooked, the pan that it left the what is that called? The caramelization or whatever that it got from the pan. I just take the stuff off the pan that I know, you know what I mean? It's the meat. I cooked the meat in here.
Did you see them say wishing you happy birthday?
Thank you, whoever wished me. Thank you, Nikki Mama.
Thank you, Marissa XO.
Marissa! Where are you, bitch? Thank you for the happy birthdays, everybody. I'm going to taste this before.
Brandy says love you, Thea.
Oh, Brandy, I love you, mamacita. It's my beautiful baby girl, you guys. That's the one I went to Cali with, you guys. The story at the beginning, that's my girl. We went to California, yay. We fucked it up. We had a good time. We had a very good time. We were just enjoying our good old senses of discovering, what is that beach we went to, Brandy? It's an M, I thought. Myrtle Beach? No. Malibu Beach. We went to Malibu. We went to, we went everywhere there, you guys. We thought we owned it. We were looking for Kim K. We were on a mission.
Soulful Mama.
Soulful Mama, baby girl.
Sent to Cash App.
Aww.
Does she know that she can be a member now?
Thank you for sending that, Mama. That is so nice. You're going to make my birthday special. I'm excited. You guys, we have a new thing we're doing when somebody sends a Cash App. Hey, we got to tell them. Okay, guys. Because we're a cooking channel, we are putting in the thank you, Soulful Mama, for the Cash App. And this is our bacon's in the chat because she brought home the bacon. Soulful Mama brought home the bacon. So we putting bacon in the chat. Isn't that so cute, you guys? Cut it out. Okay, I thought it was cute. Thank you, Soulful Mama. You definitely.
Super chats and stuff now too, right?
Yes. And the members link, I think one of the mods, if you guys could drop a members link.
Yeah, members link and super chats and whatever else you can do.
It's on the bottom.
It is?
Yep. Where did I find it this last time? Where it says become a member. Where is this, Joey?
I don't know.
Go here and I can hit that. Nope. I go here and I can hit that. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. Shut up, Joe. Oh, I think it's on our group. Thank you, everybody, for either becoming a member, buying memberships, or considering me a friend of a member. No, I'm just kidding. You see the member?
No.
Member. I thought my moms had it. No, isn't it there? Hold on.
We'll be right with y'all.
Sorry, you guys.
Watch that Carné for us for a second. Make sure it doesn't burn.
Watch the food, yo! Just kidding. All right, there's the membership link. All right, we found it, you guys. Sorry, we're still learning, you guys. You guys let it burn. No, I'm just kidding, you guys. You guys are like, bitch, I'm not even there. Okay, I'm going to start making them. Self-Love Mama, thank you again. Again, that's our new thing, you guys, is we're doing the bacon. When somebody sends a super chat, PayPal, or anything they do, that's our way of thanking them and giving recognition to my girl. Anybody, and not just anybody. I'm just saying I'm appreciative. Oh, you guys forgive the sweat, okay? Self-Love Mama, you the best, Mama. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Become a member. There's the link. Self-Love Mama, you have a blessed weekend, girl. Enjoy the pool. You are doing it for me, Mama. You are doing the pool for us. And you deserve it. How about that? Okay, we're going to make taquitos. Oops, sorry, guys. My hand is... Okay, I'm going to get a tortilla.
Get a tortilla.
Ay, 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 Dios mío. This is what I do on my off time, is I go and make tortillas. No, I just knew I had a live that I was going to need tortillas. I made them small, so they're like more street tacos versus like, if you know, you know. Mitten always comes in with this like jumbo ones like this. Ah! I don't know why. Oh, I am going to do it, baby. Why? I don't look good like this, bitch? What's up? I am in the middle of getting ready to meet the familia in 35 minutes. And I took the time to come live. And the bitch is going to tell me to put my hair down because I look better. All right, Marissa. Damn, this bitch. I felt pretty. Thanks. Thank you very much. Still in leather.
She has gifts on, but there's more. But it's not.
That's where you buy the membership. It says join. Where the thing that says sponsor, that goes to...
Sponsor or join?
Well, it's the same thing. The link says sponsor, and then when you go there, it's the blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, it showed up on mine as join.
Yeah.
I went...
You press the link to go. What does it say?
Yeah,
There's two ways. You can either go in the app, or you can go through Safari.
I went through Safari.
And then you go, what? Who's this hot bitch? The little black at top, it says join.
Just below, be grateful always.
Whatever, bitch. I thought I looked good, so suck it. I'm just kidding, Mama. You my girl. All right, you guys, I almost exited out of the live. Oh my God, you guys, shit. Okay, let's do this. Tortillas. This is our carne asada, guisada. I said it wrong. And again, if you want it thicker, let it simmer a little longer. The longer it simmers, the thicker it gets. If you buy the big burrito shells, you guys, let's say I had a big burrito shell. I put this in the middle, put some rice, put a little pico de gallo, put some sour cream. Like this is it. Bring the sides in, go like this. You just made yourself a burrito, okay?
A Carné Guisada burrito.
So, that's an old tortilla. That's why I made new ones. Okay, let's say that this is the big burrito shell. I put rice, I put that carne, whether it be carne asada, which has no gravy, guisada has gravy, strips of fajita meat, hamburger meat, whatever you want to put, okay? Rice, the meat, sour cream, beans, whatever. That's why your burrito's so big when you go to, like, Chipotle. Then you go like this to the sides, okay? Then you're going to grab the back, and you're going to keep pushing and pushing. That's your burrito.
We'll see you later, Brandy.
Bye, Brando. Love you, Mama. That's your burrito. Then you get this if you want it and say this is the stove. And you just put this on the fire. Let it get hot. You do the side that this part is first, so that way it keeps shut because you are cooking it shut. Then once that's done, you flip it like that, and that's a grilled burrito. But because my tortillas are so soft, I could do all that and it never broke. This is 2-day-old tortilla that I didn't put away. I just left it out because I was... All right, let's make a couple of taquitos.
Oh, you need it up?
Yeah, it's okay. So this is how, you don't have to, if this seems dangerous to you, don't do it in your home. But this is how the Mexicanos do it. The fire, like that. I know, you guys are probably going, what the hell, bitch? Okay, move it. Okay, do you guys see that? Fire, drop the tortilla. flip it, and we do more than one usually. We flip it, then we remember that this goes like that. Flip it, flip it, flip it. That's it. We got all 2 tortillas ready to go. Marissa probably doesn't like that, and Commander probably doesn't like that. That's just how we made them growing up.
She makes her own tortillas most of the time.
Yeah, I don't ever make them or buy them. I even do my homemade burrito shells. When do I buy them? I don't think I buy them.
If we're gonna like deep fry them or something.
Oh, I'm not gonna waste a beautiful tortilla to deep fry in oil. No, ma'am, we do not. These are good with butter. Ooh, whoop, and then wapala, they're good. Okay. You can either put just bean and cheese. I have videos where I made chorizo and papas, eggs and bacon. These things are vehicles, like we had last night. Put eggs in it.
Tell
Still in leather?
Still in leather.
Yeah.
That we do have how to make tortillas.
On one of our videos, it's an upload video.
It's a live.
Or an uploaded video.
Or an uploaded.
Yep, which means you don't have to watch the whole thing. You can watch just to cook. So from here, you can either add onion, cilantro. Joe can add chile, because I didn't make the whole pan picoso. Joe, can you?
Oh, Nikki O'Shea, yeah. You know what? You follow some of her recipes, and you will have authentic Mexican food, Mexican rice.
Authentic.
She makes the best rice. I mean, it's not like it's just happens to be Mexican rice and it's okay. She makes like the bomb
Chile.
Mexican rice, the bomb chile or pico de gallo.
So here's chile,
or
because
chile, which is like it's like a pico de gallo that is blended.
There's a difference between salsa
like
that you
salsa.
eat with chips and chile. Remember my last live? I said this is salsa that they give you at a restaurant. They give you that with those chips because that's what that's intended for.
And she made that too, and she shows you how to make
This
that
is
too.
chile. You put this on your enchiladas, your tacos. So now Joe will have a picoso taquito, like this. What?
Oh, okay.
What?
Your words are not matching up with your hand gestures down here.
Okay.
What is she saying? Why is she using her hands like that?
Ready to snacky,
Yeah,
baby?
let's tank it.
Tinky winky baby
We're gonna
baby. I made baby ones so they could be street tacos. That's why it's funny that Betty said I like street tacos, because I'm like, or no, who's that, a rapper or Betty? Like, I love street
I haven't heard from
tacos.
Rapper in a little while.
Aw, Rapper might have left. Bye,
Yes,
Rapper. Have a beautiful weekend, Rapper. Please be nice to Rapper in the chats, you guys, if you see him out there. I'm a protective little brother. He's my protector. I protect him like a little brother is what I'm trying to say.
Seems to be okay.
Misunderstood. And I know YouTube world, they don't always...
Well, you don't even have a Coke.
Ay, que chinga tu madre, pinche cabrón. I better have a soda pop.
You have one, but
Yeah,
that's
Joe. That's the worst birthday present ever, to not have an ice cold soda pop. And SoFlo Mama gave me the blessing ever, because I'm going to have an ice cold soda pop because of her. You guys, thank you. If anybody is able to bless us, great. Don't worry about it. We will be live later tonight. Y'all can just come and hang. We're not doing like, oh, somebody. No, we want to not have to cook and spend our birthday with you guys. So I'm doing it now. So anybody who has or wants a recipe, we got it. But tonight is just like, yo, let's just chill. Let's hang out with you guys.
If you can't find it, if you come out tonight, we'll help you find it on the old lives.
Okay, we're gonna do a
There's
tink.
like 300 of them.
We're gonna do the tink. Hey, Milltown.
All right.
Ready? Oh, this is yours.
Oh, that's mine.
Yes, I filled it more with
Right.
chile. Okay, ready, guys?
Right.
We're gonna tink it up. Tink.
Tink. Tink.
Look at how good that looks, you guys.
Carné
Yum.
Guisada. Meat with gravy.
Yes.
Yum.
Mm. See, that's different than salsa. Mm.
That's so good.
It just blends with the carne better.
You do this one, that's real Mexican. And it's real good Mexican food.
Here's the carne,
You follow
with
this one.
the meat with the gravy, and then chile, not salsa. Salsa's like the fresh tomatoes, fresh onions, fresh cilantro. This is chile, where I roast the vegetables, I blend it, which has just a different, it's a different kind of thing. I don't know how many people were gonna stay later, come in tonight. My goal is that you guys learn every bit of cooking, whether it be authentic Mexican or appetizers or a baking thing. I want you guys to learn, honest to God. If you guys have questions, please email me. Anyway, I'm on Telegram, but my goal is that you guys have something that you guys need and want. What did you do, Marissa, that you were able to be gifted? Did you do something different, Mama? Hey, Natural Born Leader. I hope everybody at least tries making it. You guys, we used 1 pork steak. We didn't like make 2 pounds of it. We bought 3 pork steaks.
You're making like 5, 6 tacos.
We're gonna have about 6 tacos. Look. And if I had a plate of rice, you guys, that's when all this gravy is good. Is when you have your plate of rice, you grab your tortillas and you scoop it up. Right now it's just the meat. Okay.
All right, wrap it up, woman.
All right. I love you guys. Tonight, 10 o'clock, we'll be live. I love you guys. I'll be live tonight at 10 o'clock. Bless us if you can. Share us if you can. Hit the like button. It's free, free, free. I love everybody. Try the recipe. If there's anything that you would do different, hit me up. I would love to learn another way, a better way, a different way. Anyways, be blessed. We'll be live tonight. We're going to be doing, just having a drink with you guys. SoFlo Mama, thank you so much. I appreciate the blessing. Y'all, that's our thing. We're putting bacon in the chat when we get a PayPal, a Cash App, or anything. Does that make sense? Isn't that so fun? We're going to put, what's it called in there? Call me Roman? Call me Roman the streets. Ah, that's cute. Because I'll be roaming the streets, okay? Be careful on those streets, Mama. Be careful. Yes, we'll be live later doing just to hang out with you guys. But I think that's it, guys. Be blessed. Thank you. Adios, Joe. Hey, cats. Thank you for coming on, baby. Oh, I'll check it, babe. I'll check it. Right now. Woo. Bye, guys. Be blessed, y'all.
See you guys.
Keep your integrity. Okay, guys.
It's all Mint Mama today.
Whatever.
She didn't even need me anymore.
Ah, it's my birthday. All right, I love you guys.